Hello friends, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I want to show you how to enter a test mode, in other words a diagnostic mode on Saeco Minuto coffee machine. So let's say your machine is broken, and before taking everything apart and figuring out what's the problem might be, you can simply enter the machine test mode and actually test each component. That will give you a better idea of what's going on with your machine. So in order to do that, you would hold the menu button with the espresso button. You keep holding these two buttons and you reach behind and turn on the switch. The machine now entered the diagnostic mode. So after you successfully entered the diagnostic mode, this is what you're going to see. This is the software version of the machine. To move forward, go to the next screen and start testing the components. You would press this button. So you press this button. Now this is the screen where you can press each button, and on the screen it will tell you what that button means and if it correlates with your button's description. So after this test goes well, you can go to the next test. So the first you're gonna see, which just says H2O, that's if your water container is present and if there's water in it. If it says Y, that means yes, then it's present. If you want to quickly test it, we can just simply take it out and you'll see it changes to N. Right there. Now it says N because the water container is not present. Now we're gonna put it back and it changes to Y again. Then B/C means your door is open or closed. No means open, yes means closed. Drip means we are in the coffee mode. If we switch this lever to the espresso mode, the espresso will go to yes and drip will go to no. So you can see that happens. And then we have our door on the right side closed and the brew unit present, which is also yes. We can go to the next screen. This is the test of a brew unit. So if we're gonna press the espresso button, it should go into the work mode. So let's try that, and it should change to letter Y. You see, we just changed it to the work mode. The current here should be under 300. If it's over 300, the screen will become red, and it means you might need to lubricate the brew unit. In order to put it back into home mode, you're gonna press the large coffee button. And then goes to the home. And it's also under 300. Everything is good there. We know the motor works. We can proceed to the next screen. This is your electric valve. Means when this valve is closed, the water won't come out of the steam or hot water spout. So if you want to test that valve and see if water comes out, we put our cup under it, we turn on the electric valve and we run the pump. This is our pump information, and in order to run the pump, we're gonna press the steam hot water button. We see water comes out of that. That means our valve is opening and the water flows properly. So if there was no water, we could and the pump would make noise and run, we could suspect that the valve would not open, and we can diagnose it further by opening the machine and getting access to it. There is no test on how to check if the water is coming from the coffee dispenser, but what we can do, we can go back to the brew unit. We're gonna put it back to the work position. That is the mode where with depressing the brew unit into the water valve. So our water should come out of the dispenser now if we press the pump button. But in order to press the pump, we have to go back to where it says pump and start pressing the button. That means everything is working good. We got the water coming from the dispenser. Then we're gonna go back to the brew unit, put it back to home position, the way it's supposed to be when the machine is off. And we're gonna go to the next screen. So we got EV a pump covered. The next screen is our heater. If you want to test if the heater is working, this is the temperature of the heater. So we're gonna go ahead and press this button and hold it. And the heater should start and the temperature will rise until we release the button. So we're seeing that it's getting hot. So we release the button because we know it's working. Now it's gonna stabilize and eventually stop and drop to the ambient temperature. And then finally we have our grinder. So if we want to test if our coffee grinder works, if the actual motor spins and it can grind the coffee beans, we can press the steam and hot water. And that shows us that our grinder works as well. Then you go one step further and we come to the same screen, to our menus that we covered. In order to exit the test or diagnostic mode, you just reach back for the switch, you put the switch to off, and next time you turn on the machine will run as usual. So now it's preheating to get you your hot coffee. So I'm gonna turn it off because we don't need that. This is a great way to find out which component isn't running before you disassemble the machine. I hope this video helped you in some way. Please hit a like button and I'll appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.